to vote for me because I am the best qualified and the most experienced candidate running for this position. I have far and away the most experience in probate court of anyone else in this race. I have had over 200 cases in close to 20 probate courts across North Georgia. There are a lot of different issues in this race, and some of them are going to start to sound similar. One thing that I think all of us in purpose of Travis County is that the firearms permit application process is too cumbersome. That, in my mind, and in practical effect, is an easy fix. That's something that will be accomplished in the first weeks after I'm your probate court judge. Another issue, again, that I think has a relatively easy fix is a variety of different complaints I've heard about customer service in the probate court. I don't know about you, but when I call anywhere, I like to have a person on the phone to talk to, not have to navigate a computer system or get different extensions, have to leave a voicemail and have to wait on a phone call back. When I'm your probate court judge, someone will answer the phone, and if they can't help you, they'll put you in touch with somebody who can. So in my mind, those are widespread comments that I think all of us have heard. I intend to address them. That's not going to be tough. What I view as the more important and more complicated matters to address are the matters that are the closest to my heart, which would be guardianships and conservatorships of incapacitated adults and minor children. A lot of people don't understand what the probate court judge does or is responsible for, and this has sort of been a campaign of education to folks as well. The probate court is responsible for overseeing guardians and conservators of incapacitated adults and minor children. And what that means is that if an adult is deemed incapacitated, unable to make healthcare decisions for themselves, or unable to manage their finances, then the probate court will appoint a guardian or a conservator to help them with that. I know right now that there are cases in Hall County where proper accounts are not being made to the probate court, and these folks are not being held accountable for the funds that they're managing on behalf of incapacitated adults and minor children. Now, those are two groups within our society that need protection more than any other. I mean, they're the most vulnerable groups in our society. And as your next probate court judge, I would make it a priority to make sure that these files are all audited, and just to make sure that people, the fiduciaries that the court appoints, are doing what they're supposed to do. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble, but I do feel that it's terribly important that if we have given people fiduciary responsibilities and allowed them to manage other folks' money, that they do need to make the annual accounts that the law requires. There is an efficient and easy way to get that in place, and it's just going to take time to make sure that the probate court is following through and carrying out its responsibility with regards to these minor children and incapacitated adults. There are a lot of other issues that you can find on my website. I don't really have time to go into everything here today. There's my minor child right there. He wants to make his presence known. My website is allaboutHall.com. I invite you to check it out. I'm Brook Davidson. I'm running for probate court judge, and I'm asking you for your vote on July 31st. Thank you.